My name is Lisa Floyd. I'm the mother of Emmett Floyd. So in December of 2015, I had my son Emmett, and it was a pretty tough delivery. The day after he was born, a nurse came and took him and said, hey, some of his early checks didn't turn out quite right. We want to look at something else. And I said, okay, go ahead. And they took him to the nursery, and then 3 nurses came back. And they're like, you're gonna wanna come to the nursery because you need to, look at some things. I said, okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to look at. But I go, and Emmett's hooked up to all sorts of kind of monitors and everything like that, and they said there's a few things wrong and we don't know what it is. So we're gonna send him to another hospital. Go ahead and sign these papers so that he can be transferred to another unit. The surgeon talked to us the following day and explained that Emmett had truncus arteriosus. Basically, his heart did not develop properly into allowing the blood that goes into the heart and out of the heart to be properly separated, and that he was going to need surgery. That just floored us. Like, wait, what? Well, what about this? And we had a million questions, and the surgeon was so sweet. He just smiled at us and said, let's get to surgery, and then we'll plan the rest of his life. And we're like, oh goodness, okay. Everything slowed down for us completely. Getting Emmett healthy enough for surgery became goal number 1. We reached out to Stacy via Facebook, and she just gave us great advice. It was just a great relief to have somebody else to talk to, somebody who knew what we were going through. She was able to get us a meal on surgery day, which was so huge because we definitely didn't think about eating. That's the last thing farthest from our mind. But everybody's like, you gotta take care of yourself, you gotta take care of yourself. I'm like, I don't care to take care of myself, I just want my baby. When somebody sends you food, you're like, oh yeah, I need to do that, I need to eat. And it was the most amazing food. And she just constantly checked in with us. And when we were finally discharged from the hospital, and then just dealing with the struggles of like, my kid's having a hard time eating. What's up with that? I'm like, oh, that's normal. Oh, okay, well that's normal. Well, how do we deal with that? Because like the kid still needs to eat. And finding other parents and families who were going through the exact same thing that we were going through, seeing somebody at physical therapy and like, oh, hey, yeah, we've been talking on Facebook. That's your daughter, that's your son. I love what the Healing Hearts Project has become, because it's just that support that you don't realize that you need, because more than likely nobody you know has gone through this, and we have. And so we're there to help you and just support you during this time, because it's hard and it costs a lot of money. I remember we had to meet our insurance deductible before we could leave the hospital, and we're like, wait, what? We have to come up with how much money when? And they're like, so like, how do you plan on giving us $10,000? We're like, before we can check out, like, if we just stay here, can we not pay 10 grand to get our baby to go home? And they were like, no, you kind of have to pay your deductible. Just dealing with that kind of challenge. And then how do you go back to work if you need to work? When do you send a kid to daycare? Challenges you don't plan on having, you now have them. And how do you navigate that? And the Healing Hearts Project helps with that, with just being support and love and advice and tips. You need to know how to pack for a hospital? I know how to do that. I can help you with packing to get ready to stay at the hospital. Not sure what your kid might need, or a tip to get them to do tummy time, but not do tummy time, because nobody wants to do tummy time when you've had open heart surgery. We know how to do that too. We're just there, and I love that so much. In addition to, here's a meal, here's some coffee, here's snacks. It's just support and love and hope when everything seems crazy and nothing seems to be going right. It's what's right, and it's great. I love supporting the Healing Hearts Project, and I think it's so crucial for our community because ongoing care is vital. Emmett's condition is such that he will need continued cardiac intervention for the rest of his life. And that's usually the case with most kids. It's not a one and done. You're not in and out and you're fixed and you're good forever. There are ongoing challenges throughout your life. And so often people don't know how to help. Like, what can I do for you? How can I help you during this time? And helping through the Healing Hearts Project actually does all of it. They send you care packages when you're in the hospital. They provide the support that you need. And those are things that your friends and family can help with through Healing Hearts, because they might not know how to directly help you in that time and in that moment. They're just a great resource for things when you don't really know what to do, when I can't deal with the stress of explaining how to get a meal delivered to the hospital or telling you where to park or what floor we're on and how to get to wherever. Healing Hearts knows that. They know how to get food to somebody, whether it's stocking snacks or having an actual meal delivered. They know that you need a towel and so here's a towel in a backpack for you, and here's chapstick because you need that too. It's just great things, small things, simple things that we take for granted day to day, but is so clutch when you're in that situation, when you're feeling like things are just out of your control. It's help and it's love, and it's a great way to support people when you're not sure what to do. We give because we care.